I like the fact that you don't know where it's going to go. I might have an initial idea, but as soon as I start messing with it and just playing around with it, then that's when I discover the magic. I'm RUFFMERCY, an animation director based in Bristol in the UK. I mostly work on music videos, album cover design, and large installations. My clients have included Nas, Earl Sweatshirt, J Dilla, Chemical Brothers, Thom Yorke, Run the Jewels, Danny Brown, and Nirvana. You know, I had my 10 years of TV broadcast animation title design. Then I had my 10, 12 years of music videos and commercials and working for other people. And now I'm trying to see the next 10 years as making my own artwork, not having any compromise in what I make. Being more of an artist than a music video director. I always like to think of it as like loose and raw, expressive, full of mistakes. And I'm all about mistakes and experimenting. I like things grimy and analog and dirty. I don't like things too polished. I like to make stuff that makes me kind of laugh. I like weirdness, odd, different, not the norm. When I do my own work and it's painting a lot of heads, I do find I am fascinated by people's faces. I first learned to draw by copying the Looney Tunes characters or Mickey Mouse. And that was kind of my first early days of like really wanting to be a good artist. Didn't have any thoughts about any other career, it was just, I'm gonna be an artist. Graphic designer. I always wanted to do moving image, like animation, always loved animation, so decided that was what I loved, so I just focused on making short little animated films at college. Always in the mind that I'd like to make music videos, so I started making music videos in my spare time. It quite quickly progressed and then it just snowballed, and then I realised that I could actually make a living from doing the kind of work I want to do. Some of my earliest memories of being inspired by art with comic books and cartoons. I didn't grow up in a house which embraced art, really. I knew my dad could draw trees quite well, but his job was an engineer in the Air Force. My first emotional reaction to something would have been music. Sitting in the back of my dad's car, he's playing Paul Simon's Graceland. And then films, you know, going to see The Thing, one of my ultimate favourites. Raiders of the Lost Ark, Alien. I can't imagine to be a person who doesn't find it fulfilling to see art or appreciate art. Art and culture can fulfill your life more. If you appreciate beautiful buildings or someone's nice garden, that is appreciating creativity and art. People that create can fulfill themselves and make themselves happy that way too. It comes from everywhere, right? But because I listen to music nearly every day, all day, I'm definitely inspired by the feelings that come from music. I just decided to approach an artist called Blue on MySpace. I just hit him up and said, do you fancy a video? I can do a video for you. I used a hand-drawn style over the top of live-action footage. It was the first time I tried to do that style. It was like a eureka moment where I was like, this is just like drawing on like what I used to do. This is doodling. It's fun. It's like, it's quick, it's expressive. And because I enjoyed it, I just kept doing it. And then there was a point where I was getting asked to make music videos from all over the place. I've been quite fortunate to keep that going for the past 10 years. Yeah, so Earl Sweatshirt video for Mirror, there's a guy, producer called Sam I Am, so it was more his track on Stone's Throw. Yeah, I think I just started making it, like, you know, I just started drawing Earl's face. A lot of people come to me still, I love the Earl video, can you do something like that? It had a big impact on people. I made a video for Ghetts. Well, actually, I made a few videos, but it started off with this video for a song called Mozambique, which featured jean-michel. It is one of my favourite videos, actually, how it looks, the style. And the track's wicked. You know, Ghetts is a legend, really. And a respectful guy, and we chatted a bit, and I think he was going, you RUFFMERCY? You RUFFMERCY? You know, like shocked, I was just this old white dude in my studio. When Thom Yorke was scoring the Suspirium film, Phil Lee from XL Records reached out to me and said, hey, I think you'd be great to make a series of music videos for 5 songs off that album. Thinking what I think about Thom Yorke, about what he likes artistically, I felt like, oh, I can be more experimental, more creative with this. I think he would like odd. I think he would like going to somewhere different. So I made one teaser film. He got back saying, yeah, Thom says, this is genius. So I'm kind of, yeah, I'm holding on to that forever. There's different approaches to different songs. The type of work can change day to day depending on the mood I'm feeling. I might create something because I'm feeling angry, or I'm feeling sad, or I'm feeling happy, or I feel like it goes into the work. I got approached by the Chemical Brothers to make a Chemical Brothers video for an amazing track about love and then hugging and embracing each other. When I heard the track, it just occurred to me that it'd be amazing to find all this old rave footage and then just play with it, archive footage. You know, these are artists that I've looked up to growing up and working at MTV and seeing their music videos when I was an intern. And then suddenly they're appreciating what I'm putting out in the world, where I appreciate what they put out in the world. Yeah, I made the Nirvana video for the song Dumb from the album in Utero. That came out of the blue and I wasn't expecting it. But straight away I did a little test film and I sent it off to them. Everyone loves it. They reckon they really feel like you captured like Kurt's essence in drawings, his artwork. It is my style, but I did feel like I've got to think about how I felt about the band then, or what they represented to me back when they were out. The artwork and the rawness. So I came at it with that approach. And I was really into it, and I kind of was like liking the style, and actually I was thinking it's a progression for me. And I think whilst I was making it, I was thinking to myself, well, if I don't make another video, this is a good one to finish on, Nirvana. I think it was 2018, I was commissioned by a company called Video Jam to make a film that would be played on the last night of the Basquiat exhibition at the Barbican Centre in London. Actually seeing the exhibition, being a massive fan of Basquiat, and then going through into the cinema and seeing not only my film but all the films in a big theatre, and seeing my film going from my monitor to suddenly being in a big cinema screen, it impacted me, and I was like, hearing it with the intense music and just the whole, getting the full force of the experience. If I could see all my stuff on in the cinema, that'd be amazing. I think anyone could be creative. I love it now when I see people's drawings from people that say they aren't creative. You've got the internet now, you've got YouTube, you can learn how to make computer games, you can learn how to become a fashion designer, you can do all that. And I hope kids do that, like get out there and be creative. I don't think I'll ever leave the digital world behind. I feel like I have a lot more animation pieces in me. When you start with nothing and then you end up with a finished product that excites you and you feel proud of, there's a sense of triumph. There's nothing like the buzz, the rush of making something amazing. I feel like if I had to stop creating, I'd find it really weird, and I'm not sure I'd be able to handle that. You know what I mean?